everybody, welcome to another episode here on Jessica Smith TV. I'm Jessica and I'm joined today by my mom, Debbie. And today's episode is all for our beginner audience out there. So if you're just starting to exercise, this is the perfect place to start. So let's just walk in place while we talk about what we're going to be doing today. So we're just going to use what we have. So the key to getting started with exercise is do what you can with what you have right now. You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of fancy equipment. You don't have to join a gym to start exercising. We're gonna start today with what you have right now in your house. So we're gonna start off with some body weight exercises. We're also gonna be utilizing a chair. You can see we have one in the corner here, a wall, and a broom. You can use a mop, something similar to a broom. That's all you need for today's workout. And of course yourself, and maybe a smile too, right Mom? There we go. So let's just start walking. Everybody knows how to walk. So we're gonna start off here, checking in with our posture. Let's make sure our shoulders are back and down. Good. And so one of the things I love about exercising is it really just starts to give us this awareness of our bodies, right? So we start to pay a little more attention to how we stand, how we present ourselves to the world. So I want you to think about that as we go through our exercises today. Just keep that nice, tall, confident posture. Yeah, even if you're not quite sure what we're gonna do or what's happening with the exercise, pretend that you do, right? We wanna have that era of confidence about us the entire workout today, and we're here to lead you through it, so there's no need to worry about perfect form. We're gonna get it and help you get it too. So let's make this a little bit bigger now. I want you to just start to lift the knee a little bit higher up in front of your hip. Let your arms just kind of swing naturally. Good. And as that knee starts to lift, I want you to start to feel a connection between your leg and your abs. So one of the easiest way to think about this is as the knee comes up, you're going to pull your belly button in a little tighter to your back. Now that doesn't mean you're gonna suck in your stomach and you're gonna hold your breath. It's not like what we do when we put on those tight jeans and go, try to button that top button, right? We've all been there. It's not like that. It's a different little contraction. It's more of a hug. So think about your abs giving your spine a gentle little supportive hug as you do this lift. Good. Now all I want you to do is start to balance for me. We're gonna lift this knee up and just hold it. It's harder than it sounds, I know. So just hold the knee up, see if you can get your balance, waking up all those balancing muscles in our bottom leg. Good, switch legs. So do the same thing on the other side. Just hold it, keep that hug happening in those abs. Perfect, let's take the feet down. Now we're just gonna go to a little side-to-side step tap. So we're just changing a little direction here. So we wake up the muscles in a new way, because we don't always move linear, how do you say that? Literally in a straight line. You know what I mean, when we walk. We're not just going straight forward and straight back. Sometimes we go side to side, diagonal, all that stuff. So let's move the body in all those different directions. Good. I need to warm up my tongue this morning so I can talk to you. Good. Nice side to side. So remember, the awesome thing about Jessica Smith TV here is it's live. We're coming to you from home. We're not fancy, we're not perfect. We don't expect you to be either. You can do this workout in your pajamas. Doesn't matter. No one's gonna judge you here. We're just happy that you showed up and started moving with us today. Good, so let's keep this side to side, but now we're gonna make this a little bit of a hamstring curl. So I want you to think about bringing your heel up behind you and really focus on squeezing the backs of your legs here. So feel that contraction happening. This is where our hamstrings are located, so we're gonna start to wake up those hamstring muscles. Good. Still got that nice side to side shift happening. Perfect. Good. So just focus on the backs of the legs, but keep that posture going. Keep that hug in the abs. Good. How you feeling, Mom? Good? Starting to warm up a little bit. Nice. Now let's just go back to that walk in place, bring it back in. So let's do a little bit more for our upper body now. So we're just gonna start really easy. I want you to give me a reaching stretch, up and up, up and up. Now see if you can keep that walk happening with your legs. A lot going on, I know now the whole body is working. Just think about reaching to the ceiling with your fingertips, like you're trying to touch the roof. Go all the way up. Yeah, nice. Good. Now just keep marching, bring those arms in. We're gonna pull the elbows behind us, and I want you to bring your hands wide like you're telling somebody to stop. But squeeze through your back. So I want you to feel this right in between your shoulder blades here. It feels like you're sticking out your chest a little bit. Now just push your arms forward, press them out, and pull back. So push with your chest and your shoulders, pull with your upper back. Good, so as those elbows draw behind you, you're really working through our posture muscles located in that upper back. Good, keep that nice tall spine, keep that hug happening through your abdominals. Give me 2 more. Excellent, push it forward again, out, and pull it back. Nice job. All right, so we got 1 more for the upper body. We're just gonna keep walking with the feet. So I want you to just take your arms overhead, give me a big tall stretch. Now you're gonna close your hands into fists and bend your elbows by your sides, pull your shoulders to your hips. So imagine you're pulling your body upright. Reach up again, stretch tall, pull down your back and bend those arms. Inhale, stretch the arms. Exhale, pull your shoulders down your back. Inhale. Exhale, bend and pull. Good, reach it. Give me 2 more just like this. Big stretch. Pull down the back. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Good. Just let your arms go. Walk it out. Good. Okay, so hopefully we're feeling a little bit warmer now. We're going to go ahead and get started here with our first exercise. So we're going to pull out the chair for this one. Mom, you can keep walking. No need for you to take a break. She's like, great, thanks. So we're going to start off with a chair. And all I want you to do, Mom, is come stand in front of the chair for me. We're gonna start off with a basic chair squat. So you're gonna have your booty towards the seat. Yep, feet are gonna be at least hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. So a squat is basically sitting down into a chair and then standing up. So go ahead and have a seat, Mom. Sit back. Now stand up, yeah. And whatever your arms wanna do, if they wanna reach forward and then come up, they can, or you can keep them by your sides. Come down again. And sit up. Good. So the most important thing, I want you to keep going. I'm just going to keep talking to them. There you go. So what we're doing here is really making sure that by sitting back in the hips, our knees are staying behind the toes. Now they might go right over them, but we don't want them to go past the toes. Good. So where do you feel this? In here? In your thighs, right? Yeah. So instead of in the knee, when we go straight down, sometimes we really feel that pressure in the knee. I want you to sit back. Good. Now if you need to, go ahead and sit down and take a rest and then stand up. So that's another option. You don't need that option, so you're gonna keep tapping. She's been doing squats for a while. I'm so proud of her. She's been working out regularly. She's doing awesome. But if you are just starting, you may need to practice sitting down and then standing up. You're still gonna work your thighs, so we're all just going at our own pace here. Can we do 4 more? Yeah, good, you're doing great. So watch those knees, 3. Good, let's do 2 more, just like that. Perfect, last one. Good, so we're gonna give your legs a breather. I want you to turn around and face the chair for me, and we're gonna do a plank off of the chair. So bring your hands about shoulder width apart on the seat of your chair. Step your feet back for me, Mom, and I want you to take them wide apart. Yeah, now, that's okay. So the chair is moving because your weight is back. So I want you to bring your chest over your hands, tighten your abs into your spine, even more forward with your chest. Come more forward. Now push away from the seat of the chair with your arms. Yep, so you're still back. Don't worry about the chair, I've got it, it's not gonna move. So if your chair is sliding, you can put it against the wall. Bring your body weight forward more. Extend your arms straight, straight, straight. Forward more with your chest. Bring your chest through your hands. There you go. So see the difference? Now your chest and your arms are holding up. Do you feel that? Yeah. So the feet wide can make this a little easier. Hold on, Mom, you're doing great. Now keep your head up in line with your spine for me, right there. So you're looking down at your chair. I hope you're doing this. I'm just talking to you so I can give you some form cues. Her feet are wide, her abs are tight. Now do you need to take a break at any time? You can, you don't get to. You can hold on as long as you can. Come up and take a breather. We're gonna keep squeezing here. Pull the belly button, hugging into the spine, holding for 4 more counts, 3 more counts, 2 more counts, and walk your feet in and come up. Great job, good. Let's go back to your chair squats. So we're gonna come right back, feet wide. You're sitting back, tapping the chair, yes. and come up. Good. So just reach for it and stand up. If you need to go slower, you can go slower. Remember, if you need to sit down for a second and then stand up, that's absolutely fine too. Good. So this exercise is working everything. Even though it's really targeting mostly the legs, your core is working here too to help balance you and stand you up. Good. And so my mom is starting to add that reach here with her arms. You can do that as well. It's going to work more muscles, or you can use your arms by your sides. Whatever is feeling better for you, that's what I want you to do today, okay? Sit back and stand up. Good. Now as you're standing, think about really pushing down through both feet firmly, and I want you to squeeze your glutes, squeeze the back side of your body as you stand strong. Yeah, put your mind into the muscle so that we're really working it strong. Good. Nice, let's do 4 more. Squeeze and stand, excellent. Last 3. And we can smile now because it's our last 2, right? Good. Give me 1 more, nice and strong. Perfect. Let's try that plank one more time. So I'm going to hold the chair for you. So you're going to take your hands out onto the chair, bring your chest between your hands, step your feet back nice and wide. Now bring your hips towards the chair, keep your abs hugging in tight. Yeah. So now we're just a smidge forward. Come back just a little bit. Yeah. So think about the midline of your chest lining up between your hands. Now my mom has her hands turned out. If that feels comfortable to you, go ahead and turn them out. You can keep them turned out. There's no right or wrong way. If it feels better this way, go ahead and turn your hands out. If you like them better this way, that's fine too. What I don't want you to do is sink into your chest. Keep pushing away. I know it's harder that way. Push away from the chair with your arms in your chest and make sure those abs are still lifting your hips up. Take a break whenever you need it. Hold on. How you doing, Mom? Okay, you okay? Yeah. You hold on for me? Can you do 8 more counts? 7, 6, 5. She's such a trooper. 3, 2, walk your feet in, take a breath. Awesome work, good. Okay, so we're gonna take a breather. We're gonna move the chair back. So let's get our brooms out. Sweeping is also a great exercise, but we're not gonna do that right now. So we're gonna go into the back side of our bodies now. So start with your feet about hip width apart, just hold your broom. We're gonna do what's called a deadlift. Knees are soft. Keeping that really tall posture, think about sticking out your chest a little bit. Keep sticking it out, and you're gonna come down for 2 counts and up for 2 counts. So look down at the floor, lift up. Good, now as we do this, you should feel a little stretch in the backs of your legs. And as you come up, I really want you to think about pressing up through the back of your body here. So you're gonna start to perhaps feel this in your low back as well. Good, come down and up. So we want to make sure there's a little softness in the knees. They don't have to be locked out. Inhale and exhale. Good. How's that feel, Mom? Good? So let's keep going. She's gonna stay right there. I'm gonna show you from the side a couple of common mistakes that I usually see with this move. So we start to, as we get tired, we do this. I'm exaggerating, but we start to let the shoulders round, the back round. We don't want to do that. What I want you to do is make sure that you're keeping that spine naturally straight. So there's a little bit of an arc in your low back when your back is in that nice perfect posture. So keep that arc for us as you come forward and as you come up. Yeah, and think about those posture muscles. Keep going in your upper back, pulling back and together and squeezing up. Good, let's do 2 more. And lift. Last one. Great job. Now from here, let's bring our feet together. Let's move back to the upper body. So we're gonna do a little shoulder press. We're gonna take the broom up and pull down. Oh no, the dogs wanna get involved in the workout. Come up and down, up and down. Side view. The broom is coming slightly in front of your head at the top. So you don't want to go behind the head here. You're going to push up and pull down. So like we did with that warm-up move, give me a nice big stretch up, then pull your shoulders down to your hips. Yeah, good. So just using the shoulders, we're using the back here. Push and pull. Keep those abs hugging the spine. Good. Now eventually, as you get stronger and you feel ready for a little more, maybe you want to start turning this broom into hand weights. You could do this with a set of dumbbells. You could do this with a set of 16-ounce water bottles, 1 in each hand. Whenever you feel ready to start adding more resistance, you can do the same moves, but add some resistance into your hands. Good, let's do 4 more. We push and pull, it's 4, 3, good, last 2 here. Nice. Now from here, we're gonna step the feet wide apart. This one is for our abs. So we're just gonna move into a little side to side crunch. So we're bending at the waistline. Good. That's it. Now if you wanted to make this a little more intensive, you could keep your arms overhead. We're gonna stay with our elbows bent. But hey, if you feel like you're already ready, you can try it with those arms extended, but keep that side crunch going. Good. So I'm thinking about really pulling the shoulder down to the hip here. Of course, the dogs want to go for a walk while we're working out. That'll be the cardio portion of our workout after this. We'll do 8 more here. Yeah. 6. Good. Just 4 more. 2 more. Use that waistline. Good. Last one. Now we're gonna turn our brooms around because there's a little extra weight on that one end, right? So we're gonna come back to that deadlift. Shoulders back, open your chest, take it down for 2 and up. Good. So if you happen to just be working with a dowel, you don't need to switch your ends. But if you're using a broom or a mop, just make sure you flip it around so that now we've got that tiny little bit of extra weight on the other side. We make sure we're even. Good. So right here, since we're doing this move over and over, it's a great chance to just keep perfecting your form and alignment, learning that body awareness that we talked about in the warm-up. Just become more aware and conscious of your alignment here. Your posture, your shoulders are back and down, your knees are soft as we continue to reach forward and up. Uh-oh, Peanut loves brooms. Inhale and exhale. So you can also start to think about your breathing. Try to exhale when the move requires a little bit more effort. So on this one, it's on our way up. We want to exhale as we return to standing. Down for 2 and up for 2. Good. Let's do just 2 more like that. Good. Nice posture, soft knees. 1 more. Nice. Now let's bring those feet back together. We're going to repeat that overhead press. So we're going to come up, pull down. Good. So the knees are soft here too. Our abs are in tight. We push and we pull. Good. Now, I'm going to show you an option here. As you continue that shoulder press, if you'd like, you can try that little knee lift that we did in the warm-up. So as you pull the broom down, you can try that little march. Don't let it affect anything in your upper body. Don't lean back. Good. And if it just feels like that's a little bit too much coordination at this point in your journey, just do the upper body. Good. Remember, there's no pressure here. You're just listening to your body. I want you to be successful with this routine. So you do what you need to do to make that happen today. Good. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Great job. Now we're going to go back to that side bend. Feet are wide. This time we're going to try to reach and pull. So I want you to bend and extend. So it's still the side bend. We're going to bend the arms. Come down and up. Down and up. That's it. Bend and extend. Yeah. Now again, options. You can continue with the arms bent and just bend from the waist. Or you can try that little bend and extend. Yeah. Nice. So your knees are going to stay soft the whole time. Your abs are in tight. Think of that side crunch. So that's the most important part. If you start to feel it more in your shoulders, take it back down so that you really focus on the sides of the waist. Most important here. That's what we're targeting. Good. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, you got it. Give me 4 more. Last 2. Great job. Okay, so we're gonna move on from here. We're gonna set our brooms, we'll just put them over here in this corner. So we're gonna set our brooms down and we're gonna move back to the lower body and we're gonna keep using the chair. So I want you to just start off Mom will have you come back here in a second. One foot is forward, the other leg is back. You're in what we call a wide split stance. You're holding onto that chair for balance. You're gonna bend both knees, keeping more of your weight in the front leg. You're just gonna come halfway up and down. So it's a little small range of motion lunge. You wanna come try that for me? So you're coming back. Split stances wide. Now coming closer to the chair here, lift your chest, yeah. Now just come down, bend your back knee and come about halfway up, yeah, good. How's that feel on your knees? Okay,
yeah.
Any pain at all? Okay, so a lot of times we start to feel sometimes the back knee on a lunge. That's where I want you to really think about shifting more of your body weight. So it's kind of like a 60-40 split. There's 60% in your front leg, 40% of your weight in your back leg to really help use the muscle, not the joint on this lunge. Good, so checking in with the posture, shoulders are down and back. Good. And try to just lightly hold on to your chair. We don't want to hold on to it for dear life. So it's just a little balanced support. Yeah, good. And again, make yourself comfortable with this. Just try a smaller range of motion. You can bring your feet closer together, wider apart, whatever is really feeling better for your body. Good. How are those legs doing?
Shaking.
You shaking? Okay, good. So you're doing as many reps as you can. Maybe you need to take a breather after 8 reps and then get back into it. You can do as many as you want in a row with us here. I'm gonna try for 4 more. 3, oh boy, and we have a whole other leg to do after this. Yay. Okay, so now before you go anywhere, shift your weight forward, tap your back toes. So we're gonna use the chair to help us. Open your chest up, look forward for me, straight tall. You're just gonna lift the back leg up and down. So now we're isolating the glutes, but we don't have to use the joints at all for this. So this is a really nice, safe one for the knees. Good. Now as you're lifting, try to imagine that you're balancing a glass of water on your head. So we want to keep that nice tall posture. We want to keep the heart open and lifted. And you're just doing a small range of motion. So you really squeeze that back cheek and then tap the floor. Yeah. Good. Now, if you want a bigger challenge, you could just keep that foot off the floor the entire time, but you come close to it, yeah. Try to keep this leg as straight as possible as it lifts and lowers. Yeah, there you go. How's that cheek feeling? You starting to feel it a little bit? Yes, good. Open that chest. Nice. Good, we're gonna do 8 more before we repeat this on the other side. 7, 6, very good. Final 4, you got this. 4, 3, excellent, 2 more. 1 more time, perfect. Let's switch legs. So now we're gonna bring that back leg forward. We get to set up the lunge again. Step a little closer to the chair. Good, bend it down and come halfway up, good. So check in with your body. Do you feel that back knee? If the answer is yes, put a little more weight in your front leg. And remember, this is just a small range of motion here, down and up. Good, how's that feeling? Good. And you can adjust as you go through. If you're starting to do it and you go, oh, starting to feel my knee a little bit. Let me bring my foot closer. You can take it wider. Check to make sure that you're not leaning forward or really reaching for your chair. You might need to bring the chair closer to you. Good. Some of you might be ready to do this without a chair. You could just put your hands on your hips. I'm still counting, Mom, don't worry. She's looking at me like, how many more? Squeeze and lift. I know you. I can read your looks, don't worry. I'm sure you at home are thinking the same thing. Yes. And we have 4 more right here. It's 4, 3, good. 2, last one. Now we shift our weight forward and we lift that back leg. So keep the chest lifted. Yes, perfect. So it's a really great posture exercise as well as you work the glutes. Good. So the reason you felt that second side a lot more is because that leg was already really warm from these little lifts, right? So it felt a little harder. Good, open that chest. So you want to think about that leg aiming right behind your back hip. Try not to let it open out to the side. Yeah, leg is straight and just really reach your energy out and up. Squeezing that cheek, good. So keep your heart open for me, Mom. Really lift through your chest. Yes, nice. Good, 8 more. 7, 6, excellent. 5, we have 4 more here. Good. Last 2. Beautiful, 1 more. Great job. Okay, so now let's go back to the upper body. You holding on there, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna come over to the wall here. So find a place where you just have some open space on the wall, and we're gonna start off with push-ups. This is a great way to start learning how to do a push-up properly. So I want you to take your hands out. Now, it feels different for everybody. Some people prefer to have their hands wider. Some people like them a little closer together. I want you to do what feels comfortable to you. The most important part is that your chest is between your thumbs. You're gonna step both feet back, abs in tight. Now, that's a little bit too far back, I think. There you go, So we're gonna go bending the elbows, come into the wall, and press back, good. Into the wall, and press back, good. Down and up. Now, one of the things we really wanna watch for is the neck alignment, because when you're getting close to the wall, you kind of start to do some strange things so you don't smash into it, right? So think about keeping your spine long, your head in line with your spine. Don't let your chin jut forward. Don't let it pull back. Just keep it nice and neutral, good. And this is, again, just like you did in the plank, your whole body is working to hold you up. So an easier option would be to be closer to the wall with your feet, harder further back, harder still, feet together. Good, so just keep going, Mom, wherever you can. Are you feeling this? Yeah, so concentrate on your chest, pushing you away. Try not to use so much of the arms. You wanna really target the big muscles in the chest. Can you do 4 more? I know you're getting tired. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one. Awesome, come off that wall, take a breath. Good, so the next one we're gonna do is standing. We're not gonna be on the floor at all today, which is nice, right? So we're gonna start with the arms up overhead, and you're gonna do that little extension back, but our opposite arm is gonna reach. So I'm turning sideways so you can see it. We got the back leg and the front arm reaching a little bit back, come back to the center, go the other way. Reach. So this is an exercise that we sometimes do lying flat on the floor, but you can do it standing too to work it a little different way. So let's come, can you come a little more center for me so they can see you better? There we go. So she has her opposite arm and leg. Yeah, good. Reaching in and back. Nice. Extend and in. So we've got everything going, right? We're working the back, we're feeling the shoulders and the upper back, we've got the glutes again, and your standing leg is working to balance you. Good. Keep that other arm up nice and high. Good. That's it. Just feel the back pulling that arm behind you for you. Good. Now, if you're having any trouble with your balance, keep going, Mom. You can just tap your foot behind you too to start off. Good. So you're gonna feel the back of the body. You're gonna keep those abs hugging in tight, right? Let's do 2 more. Good, last one. Nice job, Mom. Let's come back to the wall. One more time, we're gonna practice our push-ups. Yay, we can't wait. Okay, so try really keeping the body in that straight line and the chest goes right between your thumbs. You ready? Here we go. So walk a little closer to the wall. Yeah, abs in, yes, good. Down and back. Good, so you're really just gonna give that wall a kiss. There you go, out and in. So again, your options, adjust your hands. You can walk closer to the wall for less pressure. You can bring your feet wider for more assistance. You can make it harder, further away. You can try bringing your feet together to add even more challenge. What we don't want to do is arch the back. We want to keep that nice, naturally straight alignment, and we want to watch the position of the neck. So many things to think about. Maybe just focus on 1 or 2 as you get going. Good. What do you think, Mom? Are we at our 4 more mark? 4 more. Okay. 3. Nice. We're going to do 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Come on off. We're done with push-ups. We're going to do 1 last set of that opposite arm and leg, reaching back. So lots of control. Just reach for it. How are your wrists? You feeling your wrists a little bit? Yeah. So that can happen, especially as you're starting and building strength. That may mean that next time we need to do less reps for you. Sorry, I made her do all those. So arms up. Yeah, good. Nice. But the thing about it is, again, it's all up to you. We're just here to guide you, to give you some suggestions. You're gonna keep going at your own pace. You're gonna keep listening to your body. Nice, good. So a lot of times when we start to feel the wrists, it's that we're not quite strong enough for as many repetitions as we're doing, or maybe the intensity of the exercise that we're trying. That doesn't mean you're always going to feel the wrists, but it just means that you might need to take more rests in between the exercise. So just go at your own pace, make it work. Good. Nice, Mom. That's it. We're gonna do 8 more. This kind of makes your brain think too a little bit. 7, good. 6, that's part of strengthening as we begin our exercise journey. We're also working on the brain and building coordination. Last 2, 1 more. Great job, relax and breathe, good. So we are at the end of our workout. We're just gonna do a couple quick stretches to wrap things up. You're so excited, I can tell. Okay, so let's start with the wrists because you're really feeling your wrists. Let's bring the hands together and just keep your palms pressed together and just gently bring your hands down. You can take it side to side here. Good. And then just gently press on the back side of your hand. Anytime you stretch, you don't want to force it. You just want to kind of gently guide your body into a stretch. Good. Did you switch hands? Perfect. Yeah. And then we're going to open up the chest. So we can use our chair again. Go ahead and put your hand on the chair and then turn away from your arm. Yeah, until you really feel that nice stretch in the chest, across the shoulders. Good. Let's take it to the other side. Just switch hands. Turn away. So just really open up. You can look all the way away from you. Good. And now let's place both hands on top of the chair. Walk your feet back and just drop your chest through. So you're feeling a nice stretch through the chest again. Also a little bit in the backs of the legs maybe. Good. Peanut is watching you from under the chair. All right, let's walk in, hold on to the chair. Now, some of you may not be ready for this one, but we're gonna try and bend the foot in and grab a hold of it. If that doesn't happen for you, don't force it. You can also keep your toe on the floor and just press your hips forward from there. And we've got that chair again to help us balance. Good, go ahead and switch legs for me. Tap the toe or try grabbing your foot if you're ready. You can hold the chair if you want. Oh, you're gonna show me your balance today, that's good. Good. And then let's just go ahead and have a seat for this last one for the lower body. You can have a seat in the chair. And you're just gonna cross one leg on top of the other, opening the knee as much to the side as you can, and just kind of lean forward into it. Good, you feel that? Yeah, I know. So you just go where you can. If your knee isn't opening to the side, you can also stack them on top of each other and lean forward from there. Good, and let's switch legs. Other side, sit back, stretch gentle. Good. So remember with your workouts, especially as you're getting started, don't go crazy. We don't want to take on too much too soon because that's when we get sore for months and we never want to go back and work out again, right? So it's all about gradually building into it. So this is a nice place for you to start. You can try this workout with us 3 alternate on non-consecutive days per week. So if you do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, that's perfect. You got some time off in between. Let's take the hands on top of the thighs. Just stand up for me. Round your back. Inhale, curve the spine. Exhale, arch it. Good. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. One more time, round the spine. Let's roll all the way up to that beautiful, nice, tall posture. Take a nice deep breath in, stretch your arms up. Exhale, let it all go. Arms come down. One more time, inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, lower and release it. And give yourself a huge hand for a job well done. We thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, do what you can with what you have. Today, every day, you're gonna get a little bit stronger. So stick with us, we'll help you get through it. Remember, we have tons more beginner workouts for you to try on Jessica Smith TV. We look forward to working out with you again soon, and we'll see you next time, guys.